Hello and welcome to my second topic about education. How should the education be, and how should a student be, and how should the teacher be? Firstly, I want to talk about this some question. There are some questions here. What makes a good student? What makes a good student? We are all have been students, and when we are students, we study regularly, we do homeworks, and we try to solve the problems which are given by the teacher, which were given by the teacher. And now, as you know, I am a teacher and I am teaching the topics as my teacher taught me. And what makes a good student? I have expressed that this. I think listening and trying to understand carefully, that makes a good student. Another question is, what role should the teacher have in the classroom? This is very important, and this is still is being argued about this. What should the teacher role be in the classroom? And still we have traditional and modern behaviors, modern learning behaviors, and I think teacher should be guide in the classroom. The students should be active, and project-based learning should be used in the classroom. Why project-based learning should be used in the classroom? Because the students are active there and they are learning to working together. It means a group working and cooperative learning. And the other question is, do you think computers will one day replace teachers in the classroom? No, never, I think. Why? Because the computers, when we learn a topic from the computers, they don't answer our questions. Or it isn't such a classroom education, because in the classroom education the students are keep in touch with each other, and they have more and more information from each other. They learning from each other, and they learning from teacher, and the teacher gives feedback in the classroom, and these are very important in the classroom. And for example, we are learning from flipped learning. It's online learning, and I think it isn't effective as in the classroom teaching. How has teaching changed in your country in the last 5 decades? When I was in high school, or when I was in the primary school, we were doing homework. We were only trying to write from the blackboard, and the teacher tell the topic, and we learn. And we are passive in the classroom. We are only sitting and listening the teacher, and teacher teaches us, and we learn from him. And he gives us, or she gives us homework. We do the homework, then we come to class on the other day as we have done the homework. And I have been studying, I have been teaching as a teacher for 7 years, and this is very important. teaching techniques and methods are being improved. For example, when we were at high school, we couldn't use the computers. We couldn't use the internet for teaching in the classroom, and this time, at this time now, I am using the internet, I am using the computer at the class, and I am using the cooperative learning at the class, project based learning at the class, and all these are very important for the students, for the active learning. When the students are active, they are learning better, I think. And when we are passive, only sitting in their desks, they aren't learning as well as active learning. It has changed, but not so much in our country. The other question is, what is the difference between the way children learn and the way adults learn? I think children learning or children learn a project is very different. Why? You have to make the topic enjoyable for the children they are learning, or you have to use the cooperative learning or use the project-based learning in the classroom, and you have to do drama in the classroom, that students learn better. But for the adults, I think you can't use the drama so much, or you can't use the enjoyable place, because they are adults. You have to teach them. You must teach them in a in a real way. You don't have to be so funny, but for the children, you have to be funny, and you have to be enjoyable, and the students can enjoy from the lesson. That's why. The last question is, how can a teacher make lesson for children more interesting? I have expressed this in the before question. The teacher should prepare her materials at home, and when he goes to class, he should make good decisions, and he should motivate the students for the lesson. And when the students are motivated, after the students are motivated, the teacher should start to the lesson. What makes more interesting? I think the place, and for English lesson, the place, the drama are enjoyable for the students, make the topic enjoyable, and it's very important for the students to be the topic more interesting and enjoyable. When the topic is enjoyable, the students learn better, and the next topic will be learn better, I think. And there are some reasons for this topic to make it interesting, to make it more interesting. If we make the topic interesting, the students can learn better and can learn faster than the classic or than the traditional methods. That's why the teacher should follow the researchers and follow the educational researchers, what is changing, what will be in the future, and etc. That's all about this. It doesn't matter. I can talk more about these topics because I have teaching as a teacher for. I have been teaching for 7 years, and that's all. When I only in front of the camera talking, I want to finish the topic, and I want to thank for your watching. That's all what I want to say. Thank you.